What's up, guys? It's me, Nexus Komodo, bringing us a brand new review of Batman: The Dark Knight Rises. And what I have to say real quick is that movie was fantastic, 10 out of 10. Everybody has to go see it. I actually went to go see it way early, so nobody was really in the theaters. But I have to go see that movie again because that movie was awesome. This is probably one of my third time going to go see it. That movie was amazing. It was purely amazing. But you know, I haven't gone to the movie theater in a while, so I actually haven't been able to see, you know, blockbuster movies. And this movie was phenomenal. It probably made my entire summer just because of how good it was. Real quick, that movie was. I can't really just keep saying it was good. So let's go in depth into it, so we won't be lagging around so much longer. So the overview of the story. It takes 8 years. It takes place 8 years after the events of the Dark Knight, after he's being the Joker, and you know, this is kind of funny, but they did not make any type of Joker reference at all. So I actually was kind of shocked by that. Like, no Joker reference at all, no type of memorial for Heath Ledger or anything of the sort. So it takes place 8 years after the events of the Dark Knight. Batman has taken the fall for Harvey Dent, and with Batman taking the fall for Harvey Dent, everybody hates him. He was kind of disappeared, you know. And so he returns back to his alter ego, Bruce Wayne, and Bruce Wayne actually becomes kind of, how can I say it, outcast. Like, he doesn't, you know, really socialize anymore. The only people he socializes with is probably Alfred, and that's about it. What makes it even better is actually, not better, but you can say a lot more, you feel for him, is that all the time he's been fighting as Batman, it's kind of taking a toll on his body. And what's weird is that, like, if you guys are unsure what the hell cartilage is, it's kind of like the thing that allows us to move our arms and whatnot and make us, you know, flexible and whatnot. So all his cartilage is gone. He's kind of just fucked up. Like, his body's taking a toll, like, from all the fighting he's done in all his years. So pretty much he's just worn out. He's done. And so with that happening, it kind of creates this cool, like, he has to get back in his thing, back in his swag, and he pretty much pulls that off, which I pretty much like. I like that a lot, how he pulled off, kind of going back from a cripple to being the Batman again. It was pretty awesome. What else can I talk about? Like, there's too many things to talk about. I can't really talk about much because it'll ruin most of the story. There's a lot of spoilers, and you really can't talk about much. There's a lot of emotional scenes and a lot of good scenes. The ending was very well scripted. You know, everything that happened in the entire movie actually made a huge impact on the ending and whatnot. For a lot of people wondering, does Bane kind of taking gas or something? No, Bane actually does not take gas, and it's kind of funny because this isn't really a spoiler, but it's kind of talked about that he was a part of the League of Shadows or whatever. I don't know what they call it, the League of Shadows, and he was trained by Ra's al Ghul, and he was kind of like exiled, like he was to the extreme, like Ra's al Ghul kicked him out. And with that happening, you know, he kind of became a mercenary, and you know, they go into Bane's origin story, and you know, things going. I can't really talk about much, but for the other people wondering, and this is something that really pissed me off. A lot of people are kind of like, "Oh, you ruined it for me because you told me Bane breaks his back." That's not a spoiler. That's an obvious clue to anybody that's actually been around for the past 17 years. Batman's back gets broken by Bane. First encounter, you know, it kind of like the story is revolved around Batman
was humane.
Batman's kind of learning about Bane, and Bane's story is being fleshed out, explaining why he's the way he is and how weird he is in this game. But to be honest, that story was pretty good. It was really cool. It was very well done. I like how they kind of created this, you know, not a psychotic or a psycho or whatnot, like kind of like not a Joker. You can't compare Bane to Joker. That's a big flaw. You don't ever compare Bane to Joker. Don't ever, because it actually kind of justifies that you don't know shit about anything, because they're two different characters. One's kind of a lunatic that laughs a lot, while the other one's a smart, strategic type of enemy, and he uses brute force and smooth talking, more or less, to get his stuff. But he kind of resorts to a lot of fucked up things in the movie. What are really awesome scenes, that's when Lucius Fox introduced the Bat, which is actually this brand new aerial type aircraft. It's kind of like the Batwing. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, it's pretty much the Batwing, but he calls it the Bat. It's pretty fucking awesome. That movie was like, that scene with the Bat was awesome. It was amazing. Everything about Batman, like The Dark Knight Rises, I can't really talk about. That's the thing that makes me mad. You can't really talk about much about just the characters. And you know, if you really went in depth on most of the characters besides Bane and Batman, then you'll be ruining a lot of shit for people. You know, there's a lot of secrets all the way up until the end. And really, I'll probably make a spoiler, or like every spoiler in the movie type of video for it, because this movie really deserves a lot of fame. And you know what's crazy? That movie was filled to the bone. It was filled to the roofs. Like, that's how many people were in the movies with me. I saw a nigga dressed like Batman. Actually, I'm going to post up a picture before this commentary. Not before this commentary, but in the beginning of this commentary, just showing the fucking the car that guy drove in just as Batman. It was ridiculous. But back to other news. Not much you can really talk about. Batman was awesome. You know, everybody should go see it. It was a wonderful movie. It's not for kids. Well, I mean, not for kids. Kids will get bored and they will be asking to go see the fucking Ice Age or something. They will not want to see Batman. You know, Christopher Nolan kind of made Batman into this character where, you know, he's not going to be all kid friendly. He's really more or less, it's not an Avengers movie. It's more or less just a really cool, very mature storyline. It has probably one sex scene in it, so that ain't nothing new. But you know, that story was amazing. You gotta go see it. Can't really talk about much. I will be making a spoiler, not spoiler free, a spoiler video coming up after this, probably like around next week. So look out for that, and please rate and subscribe, and peace out. I would say, you know. So bye, and make sure you go see The Dark Knight Rises movie. 10 out of 10, amazing, amaziano. Let's go see it, guys. Go see it. Go see it.
You're more than gears. You're the saviors of humankind.